and welcome back to the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Mass Effect. I'm Caitlin.
And I am Cody. So I feel like, first of all, we need to say the audio's a little bit squirrely on this one. Like, if you notice, there's a little bit of a delay. We're sorry about that. It's not our fault. It's because we're not recording next to each other.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, shoot.
What have we discovered?
Oh, I don't
remember. What was that red thing?
Well, this was like I went down a little passageway, and they're like, it's a one-way road. Oh, she thought we were death.
Did you see the huge red thing on the ground, though?
Yeah. Oh, that's a Baron. That's one of those big, scary dogs.
Oh, okay.
So do we want to be rude to her, or what do we want to do here?
How about just why are you here?
Just middle
Not
of the
quite
road.
Rude, yeah.
Caitlin, you are neither hot nor cold. You're lukewarm, so I spit you out. That's
good Bible reference.
Yeah, man. Although, really, that's not from the Bible. That's referencing a Daniel Day-Lewis character who referenced the Bible. It was from a movie called Gangs of New York where he cut people up with butcher knives. So, anyways,
the usual.
I was trapped, but I had to get out, but the way was blocked. Don't worry. I'll just say don't worry. We're gonna be nice to her.
Yeah.
I feel like if we rescue people, we might impress our girlfriend, whose name escapes me, and who is also not our girlfriend.
Our lady love Liara.
Liara, yeah. See, I feel like between the two of us, I feel like I have better instincts to woo her because of my, inherent knowledge of how women think. But, you can remember her name. Look, I'm just curious. Out of the two of us, who has managed to successfully marry a woman?
Does marrying a woman equal knowledge about women, though?
I mean, at some point, I hope so.
But, more than being a woman?
I mean, I think so, that's pretty much true. That's facts right there.
So you're saying you know Mandy better than I know myself?
That's what I'm saying. Now, look, you might be thinking to yourself, this seems like a bad thing to say, but I'm committed now. It's an indigenous life form. Exogen was studying it. Oh, gosh, it's not interesting. See, this is one of those things where, I just need to say, tell me more, and then I'm just going to stare off into the middle distance. Women can't tell when you do that. You're actually going to be able to see Rosa Shepherd's eyes just slide out of focus. I'm just going to say great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gosh.
You're not helpful.
Yeah,
man.
Can we just kill her? Is that an option? Just go full murder?
Gosh, I think Liara would frown on that.
Liara?
And also,
I don't know.
Normal morality would frown on that.
Well, we're not normal. We're specters. We are above morality. Yeah, go freaking hide in a hole. You're clearly not any help here.
Well, as soon as we start thinking that we're above everything, one day we'll end up like Frollo and just going around burning alien planets. I watched Hunchback of Notre Dame for the first time this week, actually.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Everyone was right. The music is really good. Yeah, it was enjoyable. I like Esmeralda a lot.
I was
she's cool.
Strongly taken aback by how I'm trying to think of the right way to say this is you know when you need to say something and the only way that occurs to you to say it is very vulgar. Do you ever have that problem?
I deal with that with Zach a lot.
What?
I'm not necessarily vulgar, but just the only way that he knows how to say it is slightly offensive, and so I'm used to rolling with that. So whatever you say will be fine.
My point is that Hellfire is a very horny song, and I was not.
I
didn't remember that because I had seen it when I was a kid, and I was just like, whatever. It's a song about fire, and then I watched it as an adult, and I was just like. Oh, he's rubbing a lot of things on his old body. Ew.
Yeah, and he's got the whole thing where he smells her hair.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know what you're thinking or whatever.
Yeah, like she knows what he's about, which is extra nasty.
It's a weird thing to have in a kids movie, but I don't know. I guess I just wonder what children think Frollo wants Esmeralda for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Because as an adult, it's very clear, but as a kid, it's just like he wants to kidnap her. Like, why does he want her?
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! We're not doing well here.
We're dying.
We're not dead, but we're not doing good. Oh,
I mean,
dead.
somebody. Okay.
If you ever think to yourself, like, strategically, what was the right way to do that? The way I did it was not. That was sloppy. It might have helped that I finally leveled up everybody and gave them really good guns. I need answers.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the thorium.
Go on.
Oh, gosh.
I think really is a stupid answer to have.
Really? Okay, I'm just gonna say damn it. Because if I say go on, I'm gonna sound like Tommy was so gone. I got it for drugs. Gone. We watched The Room, right? We've watched that together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. With very little preamble.
That I feel like was one of those, like, for... You know, like for me and Mandy with you and Zach, that was like a friendship
turning point.
Yeah, that was like a friendship changing experience. Was being like, do you think we can watch 4 to 5 really explicit sex scenes interspersed with terrible acting?
Well, I think the real issue was that I think you guys said that it was a bad movie, like vaguely.
Yeah.
But you didn't really stress like why it was bad. And then we like stuff would happen. You'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is a thing in this movie that doesn't make sense." And we're like, "Okay, like wasn't prepped for that, but all right." And then I was also not prepped for how just horrible the dialogue is, or like how like plot lines are dropped left and right. Yeah, it's like plot spaghetti, essentially.
Hey, Caitlin, you know that knob I told you to turn up when we first got your microphone to work?
Yeah.
Could you drop that by, like, half?
How's that?
Just, like, turn the knob to the left. By, like, half.
How's that?
Nope, keep going.
Is it changing?
How
about now?
Nope, just keep... Are you sure you're turning the right one?
Nope.
It should be the...
How about now?
You're still the same volume.
Okay.
Oop, there it went down.
How about now?
A little bit more.
Okay. How about now?
That's good. You were
okay.
You were just constantly clipping.
Oh, okay. Which never happens.
Yeah, I know, right? Except when you do your drunk Southern voice. Oh gosh.
Who knew that was a secret?
I forgot what he said, so I'm just gonna say you bastards.
Perfect. Perfect.
When I stop paying attention to people, I just start swearing.
Just get rude, yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's why this game was popular. You got to say bastards. It's exciting.
Yeah, that's what everyone really needed in their life that was unattainable otherwise.
Hey, that wasn't in video games before, except for, I guess, like Grand Theft Auto and stuff, but... You should contact Joker. Garrus, am I taking orders from you? Gosh.
Why Joker?
Because...
Come in, Joker.
I don't know.
That field's blocking us.
Good job, Garrus.
Oh. Oh, is it because they might be attacking our ship?
I guess. Full disclosure, haven't been paying attention. Okay. We must find a way around the field. Tell me about the field.
Vion, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have affected.
Oh, gosh, of course you have limited data on the Geth. You're useless.
Do you ever feel like some of these trees are just like making you click to get stuff that other games just tell you?
Yeah, well, and I mean, also, like, look at these freaking 3 options. Then we do it the hard way. Move out. Fine, we're on our own. Those all mean the same thing.
Yeah, like, that doesn't feel...
Whatever. I don't even care. Like, move out.
Meaningfully different.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, that's where, like, I like the idea, I think, of this whole, like, dialogue choice tree thing. I think that could be
Right.
done well, but they just have so much. It's like The Boy That Cried Wolf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's two. They don't make the choices like just meaningful. They water it down with stuff that doesn't matter, like choices that don't matter.
Yeah.
Just to be like, look, choices, and it's like, well, it's not. That's not what I needed.
Shields disabled.
But anyway, like, thing that also surprised me in Hunchback was freaking Frollo killed his mom, like, at the beginning. Like, threw her down the stairs and she died. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Like, she's just dead in the first 2 minutes. Like, on screen, dead. And I was just shocked. It was one of those things where you're like, that wouldn't get made anymore, you know? Did you ever think about that?
Yeah.
Like all the things
Well-
that just would not fly for 10 reasons.
And that's true, I feel like, with a lot of Disney movies, like, especially in that
Yeah.
kind of middle 90s era, where they got really weird for a while. Because, like, I don't know, like, Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, and a lot of those were pretty safe, realistically. Like, there's stuff that you could point to as being weird, like, you know, the age of the main character being kind of young, but it's also like, well, I don't know, it's set medieval times, that's for the time.
They're vague about their age.
Yeah, right. And it like wasn't portrayed as like a creepy thing. It was just, you know. But anyways, but stuff like even like Aladdin or Hercules, there's like a lot of stuff in that where now it's kind of like, ooh, you probably couldn't do this anymore. in
What
the
are you
same-
thinking of?
Well,
specifically?
like in Hercules, Meg was just kind of a similar character to Esmeralda. In that she was one of the like more sensual characters, comparative to like earlier ones. And also just kind of the themes throughout it. Like there's a lot of violence and a lot of people getting killed, and some of the humor is fairly adult. It's just kind of in the background. And the same thing's true with the genie. Like a lot of jokes that the genie makes, kids are not meant to get. Oh, I can't open this
Right.
because I'm too stupid. Oh. And I don't know how much that's the case anymore, that the adults in the movie talk like adults. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And they just go, oh, this will
Yeah,
go
I
over a
don't
kid's
know.
head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more focus on the main characters.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot less. There's a lot less side character conversations. Because, like, in Hunchback, there's, like, whole scenes that don't involve Quasimodo, you know?
Well, that's
They're-
true. Well,
And I don't know. I feel like that's not as much the case of stuff like Tangled, you know? Like, they spend the whole time together, really.
right.
And you get, like, a couple with Mother Gothel because she's the villain and doing something, but otherwise, not really. So, yeah, that's interesting. I also really liked Esmeralda had a lot of quippy dialogue with Phoebus and Frollo and Quasimodo. It was enjoyable to
Yeah.
listen to.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite Disney movies, I think, and especially
really?
with an adult eye, it's like probably one of the better ones, you know. Because like a lot of the other from that, I watched a lot of Disney movies from that era, and a lot of the other ones like now kind of going back are a little bit maybe clown shoey, like Hercules, kind of giving it an honest eye. It's pretty silly. Sorry, excuse me. Getting over a cold. Babies are plague-ridden creatures. Oh gosh, what was the other one that I was thinking? Or like Little Mermaid, you know, like again, just kind of I think a less mature story. But you know, really what I was thinking about is I think How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2 is the closest thing we have now to that style of storytelling where it is like deep enough as a story to be approached by adults. You know what I mean? Like as much as I like some of the modern Disney movies, I do think that they're a lot safer than they used to be.
Okay. Even stuff like Inside Out, or do you not count that?
I guess I could be, snarky and say like that's Pixar, right? But
Yeah.
and it's also a very different style of movie, like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not so much handling mature themes as it's handling, like it's not handling like themes of like violence and like oppression and like
Right.
what happens when people. I don't know where to go. I am so lost. I've just walked in like 15 circles. Yeah, it's just not handling, I think, as adult of themes, but it's doing a really good job of handling themes that apply to younger people. Does that make sense? I do think that is an excellent movie, though.
Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph 2?
I have not yet.
Okay. Because it was a good movie. Like the first one I think was better, but that happens a lot, right? But this one, the main issue I had with it is that it didn't, like, the main conflict of the movie is just not something that kids deal with. Like, the conflict of wanting to, like, your dream job is far away from your best friend and like having to move for that, like you choosing to move for something that you want over your friend. And that's like not something that children deal with. Like, yeah, they deal with moving away, but it's not their choice. You know, they're not having to balance two wants like that. And so I thought it was like an important topic that it dealt with, but it was
maybe one that's
weird.
Not super applicable.
Yeah, it was a weird choice for a kids movie. It was like, oh, we're gonna have a message for adults, but have like something popcorny for kids. But it was still it framed like a message for children. It was odd.
I see what you mean. So it was like a serious adult movie and a joke kids movie instead of being a serious kids movie.
I mean, like, I don't know if I would say that exactly. It was just like talking to children and aimed at children about a serious topic, but like pretending that it was relatable to children. And I don't think it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it says I'm supposed to like... Oh, I can decrypt this.
Should we use our Omnigel?
Nope.
No, you're awesome. Don't need no Omnigel.
Well, I'll just take all this. No, take all. So it says I'm supposed to destroy this claw with non-conventional means. I have no idea what that means. It's just like, break the claws somehow. Like,
what claws?
Sorry. I think this is a claw.
Oh, okay. Those big metal things. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The
non-conventional means. Do you have... What other...
I mean, you have a cell phone, you know? And could Google how to destroy claws with non-conventional means.
Well...
If you wanted to. I mean, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying I have tried everything I can think of other than thinking creatively.
Like special bombs that
I have little grenades that I can chuck, and I already did that though.
Okay. What is Omnigel? Could you like put Omnigel on it? I don't actually profess to know what it is.
I don't either. But I don't think I don't have like a smear Omnigel button. I think I just need to like go to a place and flip a switch or something stupid like that, and it's not telling me how to.
What you need is to call in Jyla, and she'll explode some stuff for you.
There we go. Would that were an option. Why is this game so hard? I just don't even know what to do ever. It's just always no idea what's happening. I'm just so confused and baffled. And then I just walk in circles and I feel bad about myself.
Well, we are going to call it here. And next time, we're going to find our way out of this. So...
Oh, wait.
Until next time. Wait, what?
Hang on. Maybe this is...
Did you get a place?
This might be something. Hang on. We might have gotten a something. Except I can't open that crate still, but hang on.
All right. Keep wandering. Bye.
Bye. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Hey, Wanderers. Thanks for listening to the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Mass Effect. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link in the description. We have several actual play podcasts, including D&D 5th Edition, City of Mist, and many more. Until next time, keep wandering.